Now, Smoke, did you ever see Kane in Playgirl? Big Eddie Kane?
Just the ocean scene.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Not much. It was like 2 minutes. It wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't enough for you.
It wasn't all that.
Oh,
you know.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna keep it moving.
I was really confused. I was confused. I was just like, I mean, I understand why somebody else would, but why you?
Oh,
like,
okay. I thought you were confused by what you saw, but you were confused.
I mean, I was.
You did that? Oh, you were.
I was, because like it was just an odd, because it was Kane. It was just odd because it was Kane.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it, but it was odd that when I heard he was doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
Smoke,
it was just odd.
Smoke, how did you feel about his whatever you want to call it, cameo appearance with that Madonna? What was that, Madonna and the plate? Was that the same thing? Or was it?
No, it was her book, Truth or Dare.
Truth or Dare. That's it. Yeah. How did you feel about her standing with Madonna? Did you feel any type of way?
I forgot all about that. I actually did watch that. I think that Madonna is a real ass bitch. And
Agreed.
I think that she was very good at picking out real artists, real people, but also on the standpoint of how much money she can make by working with these people. And I remember watching that film, Truth or Dare. I didn't read the book, but there's a film. It's all black and white. And like she put on Antonio Banderas. It was like his first time being on American TV was on that movie. And although now I think she might be a little, you know,
she's got a little cray in her old
insane in the membrane.
Just maybe a little bit, just because I think she's been so high for so long. Because I kid you not, Madonna's albums, I would have Leaders of the New School, Lord Finesse, all these different groups on tape, right? But then Madonna.
Yeah,
I kid you not. Me and my cousin used to be like, "Oh, let's get that new Madonna song," and we'd be like scrounging up our change to go down to Strawberries, and get friggin' Madonna's music. So I would have all these rap and soul albums, and then like 3 Madonna tapes. I kid you not.
Yeah, Borderline was my shit. Borderline, that was my shit.
Yo, I was just thinking that. I'm looking at Len's. I'm looking at Len's culture comment about being a culture vulture, and I'm not gonna dispute that, but I can't front like Borderline and those earlier albums were hitting for me.
Juck said the same thing. Madonna was Elvis 2.0. I understand, but even with all the labels, there was still some really dope music.
Oh, absolutely.
But she
dug the culture. She dug the culture of hip hop. Like she
did
in that in the Lower East Side, and when she was living in New York, trying to make it as an artist. So you know, I don't think she was the funk necessarily.
She dubbed the culture of the black gay community
right
in New York. And I think that was probably the crowd that she probably felt the most comfortable with, because that's the kind of music that she listened to regularly.
Yes.
But she did live in a fucked up apartment in New York. She was constantly being broken into. She was raped on the rooftop. Like she went through some serious like survival shit. So I really have like nothing bad to say about her. And yeah, we do deal with a lot of culture vultures, but in the same aspect, like she did put on a lot of other artists.
Yeah.
And
a lot of artists, a lot of different styles of music, from house music. I mean, there's a lot I could say about Madonna to salute, honestly.
Yeah.
I could say the same.
Yeah. And it sucks that in order to be right, you have to be white. But if she didn't put on certain artists, then other artists overseas, we've never even heard of some of these people, because she went global. I don't know how she went global. Like her music, I mean, it's me, and I used to buy her music, which is really weird because I used to adore Cyndi Lauper over Madonna.
Well, see, that's part of it. The imagery was a lot to do with it as well. It was the music, but both her and Cyndi Lauper had a look and a thing that was unique in that time. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They stood out. They were authentically them. At least it seemed like it. And even to this day, when you see things with Cyndi Lauper, she seems like that same person, just older. Yes. You know? So she was authentically her. Juck said when she moved to Europe and started speaking with a British accent, I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, listen, we love
the game changed her.
The game changed.
Money.
We appreciate Madonna, but we're gonna keep going. So the last thing we played was Naughty by Nature. It's on with Tretch. And here's something right here. Tretch wrote this. Cruise Pop, the youngsters.
Peep the week, creep the peace with cheapskates and feast sweeps. I hate a cash, but a freak, cause I got beef with white sheets. I'm leaving school styles alone, and plus I won't break my Humpty Dumpty, but I'll keep the hoochie coochies comfy. I have a honeycomb hideout, slides out, so honey, you can come with all my odds out. I pray for the jump, and it bumps me up, plays me like I'm supposed to jump. You want me? It's the mother number one, the funky youngsters. It's the mother number one, the funky youngsters. It's the mother number one, the funky youngsters. Cause we can flip, flap, fast and slow. And from it, me like that, ain't funky work for a flat. Pick the stick on the camel with four backs. But you can't bring it back, there's a strong gal plus. I bet you didn't know they always drink the milk now. Walk the walk, talk the talk, I stalk like a hawk when I break your whole wall. When your foot gets caught, cause we ain't with the bull shot. Hit you with the full shot, boy your cops hurt when we pull props.
This is 93 still. I'm just gonna and what about this?
The fat gangster.
Are you kidding me?
You gotta flow, Joe. You gotta flow, Joe. You gotta let them know, Joe. You gotta flow, Joe. You gotta flow, Joe. You gotta let them know, Joe. Bust it, check it, watch how I wreck it. Niggas watch your back, shit is getting hectic. I catch vibes like your basic. Sucker won't face me. I'm so much flavor, you can taste me. I'm underground like the gutter. You never catch me stutter. Everybody knows that I'm butter. I'm not the man with sensitivity. The name is Fat Joe. The label's relativity. I chop a rapper like a meat cleaver. I'm burning hot. People think I have a fever. Check it. If niggas wanna front, then come with it. If you have second thoughts, well then forget it.
Vic, you're gonna have to get Vic a neck brace.
Yo, I was thinking the same.
He's going to need a neck brace, or else his wife is gonna be like, "What did you do to my husband? Put them back together."
For real.
Yo, shout outs to Fat Joe and shout outs to JoJo Pellegrino, who just remade this song recently and killed it. If y'all know JoJo Pellegrino, another underrated MC, incredible, nasty, so on, so forth. And just that song, yo, almost, yeah, I need a neck brace, man. My neck is
yeah. A couple of quick, I'm gonna read some of the comments real quick. Laid back Sharaf or Sharif said, "This is real rap. What is going on? What happened to the bad mumble pop bap? Fuck it. I don't want to know." And then somebody else said, "Yup." Sick. Somebody said, "What up to Slim Cat? Slim Cat and Villa will be here in a few." Lynn said, "I hear vertebrae crack right now." Yes. We're going to have to get Super MC insurance because we could possibly lose our necks.
Word.
Smoke might knock somebody out because she's been swinging half the night. She might step outside and just swing on a stranger.
I am not afraid.
I know you.
I'm telling you.
Listen, don't play.
I think you guys saw some leg there too, because my flip flops went up in. My cats ran out the room. Flip flops went flying up in the air.
I was like, yep. Just flip up the screen.
Yo, I'm saying that shit hit so hard though. Yeah. Like I miss music like that.
Oh man.
We're gonna keep going.
Okay. I'm ready.
From Boss. I don't know if y'all remember Boss, the female. I'm going deep.
I don't really wanna feel like I'm in a daze, so I smoke big pill just to deal with the ills. Life is fucked up trip. My skills ain't paying bills and it's fucking with me in my grip. I drink that St. shit I'm living foul like a nigga about the bitch. I'm not the woman to sleep, but I'm lost. Cause I be on some old, I'm tired of niggas trying to come up off bitches type thing. And if I don't react the way he want, he might swing his little trick bitch ass in another direction, then don't even use protection. I hate stupid shit ass hoes, can't avoid. Yo, and if worse came to worse, I run abroad on unemployed. Cause who the fuck cares that I got gray hairs and can't sleep? Know what I mean?
Yo, I was just thinking, would y'all consider the boss a culture vulture? Because she was in and out.
Yeah. So
and that album was crazy to me. I wish she never left the game.
Yeah. Well, I guess the question to me is, can someone of the culture be a vulture? Because I mean, you know, she was black, wasn't?
Good question.
Yeah.
You know,
that's tough.
She was faking the funk on some gangster shit. We found out that she was this, you know, going to Catholic school and was a good girl.
Yeah.
Was talking.
See, that's not right.
You know, but
then I do have a problem with that.
But what makes her any? I agree. But what makes her any different than Eazy-E? Well, Eazy-E, a lot of gangster rappers rap stuff that they didn't actually do. They just all happen to live in the hood, so they were able to show you, especially somebody from the suburbs, yo, I'm hood. What's good? But they wasn't killing and shooting and selling all the drugs they say they was doing, you know?
And John, maybe you remember, but did she come out after the fact and say that that was all a front, it was a facade? I just wanted to be in and out, drop this album and get what I could get.
No, it was this album. And I see somebody said Boss was a group of 2 females. At least not in this song, not that I know of. Boss was one person. In this song, Deeper, Boss was matter of fact, I know Boss was one person because I saw her in interviews in even more recent years.
Really?
That song, yeah.
Okay.
She does interviews now about that song, and sometimes she does performances as well. Was she really a boss? I guess not. I mean, I don't know. But the song was dope. That's all I know.
The album was dope too. I liked it.
Dope.
Yeah.
But on the females tip, on the opposite end of things, you know, you had this. This was 93.
93.
UNITY, that's a unity. UNITY, love a black man from Infinity to Who you calling a bitch? UNITY, you gotta let them know. UNITY, that's the one. Here we go. UNITY, you gotta let them know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Here we go. UNITY, you gotta let them know. Come on, that's the one. Here we go. UNITY, you gotta let them know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low, you know all of that got to go. Now everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing, it's cool, but don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame. That's why I'm talking. One day I was walking down the block, I had my cut off shorts on, right, cause it was crazy hot. I walked past these dudes when they passed me. One of them felt my booty, he was nasty. I turned around red, somebody was catching a rat. Then the little one said, yeah, me, bitch. And laughed. Since he was with his boys, he tried to break fly. I punched him dead in his eyes. Said, who you calling a bitch? UNITY, you gotta let him know. UNITY, that's the one. Here we go.
The power of that song.
Yeah.
I love her.
I love her.
Same here.
I love her.
Like,
she made me feel so good about being a woman. Especially in the rap game.
Why do you love her? I mean, you just said one reason why, but why do you love Latifah? Or that
she was it was in the way she stood up. You know, it was always the look of her face, the way she presented herself, the fact that she didn't even have to move a knuckle to film a whole video. She could have just stood there and everything could have been moving around her, and she just, all eyes are on Latifah, all ears, everything she said, her words, you just have to hang on to them. Yeah. There was so much education there.
Yeah.
In listening to her speak. and especially for men. I think, you know, we had the teachers like KRS-One, of course, but like Latifah was really letting you know that, you know, the ladies were just as hard, if not harder, than some of the men.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
She really made me feel good about who I was.
I would have to say the same for me as a man, as an MC as well, because to me, she was the Lauryn Hill before Lauryn Hill. You know what I mean? Like, she was sexy, she was cute, she was intelligent, she had that balance. And she spoke to me in so many different layers, and just, man, from just like how to create a dope album, not just a hit single, how to articulate yourself, how to walk with pride.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's like I said, it spoke to me as well. It wasn't just for the women. Yeah. How to treat a woman, you know, how to treat your family, how to treat your crew. I mean, it just goes on and on with Latifah, on and on.
Yeah. Again, I look forward to the nights where we do separate nights for Latifah and women in hip hop, period, you know, because there's so much to cover. And I'm so glad that we have female co-hosts on the show as well, because we need to hear their perspective. I know how I felt about it as a man, but I want to know how it inspired women, you know?
Yes.
So she made me want to write. She made me want to recite poetry, and she made me want to teach other girls. She made it okay for me to be sexy and still be a tomboy. And be respected, you know?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. The whole tomboy thing, and still being sexy, and her inspiring you to teach. Oh, that's so important. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. For real, she really did. Like, she definitely was something that I needed. I didn't have I had people in my life that didn't have the role models that I needed. So my role models were obviously people that I saw or heard on TV or the radio. You know, but when it came to Latifah, she's the Maya Angelou of hip hop. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she is. Like, you don't step to her and you're like, yo, no, you're just like, holy shit. Like, I'm not worthy. You're, you know, like, you know, it's incredible. I hope I get to meet her one day, because she definitely has influenced my life in a positive way.
We got to have her on Super MC. We're going to speak these things into existence. We're going to start saying out loud what guests we want on the show.
There's so much about her.
Yeah.
Her acting, her fashion, everything.
Her singing and the jazz album.
Yes. Woo,
she can sing.
Yes.
Come on.
I just got the chills.
And
I just got the chills.
The thing with Latifah, she only ages with time. She was just actually out in Jersey City a few weeks back filming.
I believe it.
Yeah, in Journal Square. I think it was Journal Square or Grove Street, one of the two. Yeah.
That's the actress. And I see Lays said, I remember the album Ms. Marvel featuring J. Rue the Damager. That's another one. And Lays, thank you for tuning in. And thank you for everyone else in the comments giving him the information as far as what time the show is every Saturday. We are on Saturdays, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are also on Twitch as well. And as you see on the bottom, we do take donations and virtual tips, because we want to keep this show going and moving forward for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're a community here. So let's work together. Lynn said she commands respect, starting from her name. No doubt. No doubt. So we're going to keep going. In 9 minutes, we got to count down. The Amphbns will be here. They will be in the building. Slim Cat 78 and Joe Villa. Shout out. See you soon. Here's another one. This right here. Leaders of the new school. What's next?
What's going on, girl? Yo, what's that, man? What's that?
Still 93.
Crazy.
And it goes like this. Skip to my news. Got a funky Scotch game going on. I think you better follow this and come along. Happens to make the toy, you come with another new song. Hey, take a top. Who's that? The man around the block. Yes, with the chicken that's on I hit the spot. Ooh, hi, yes. Come in my joggers layer. That's when I turn slayer. On the better second prayer. Open your eyes. Yes, I come to.
Yo, during this time, Busta, it was like he was just like you didn't almost know what he was saying, but you didn't have to. You was like, this dude is sick. Whatever he's saying, I'm with it.
Don't get it twisted. It wasn't mumble rap.
And it wasn't mumble rap. Let's just keep going. I'm sorry, Busta, for interrupting you, brother.
Mr. Parasite, I got your bit surprise. Not effective as a bitch in my perspective. Hot shot. Look at what you got. I super egg infected speed now. Yo, it seems stunning every time I see the front coming. Otherwise, I'm running. Time to back the tool and start gunning. Let me tell you something. You ain't saying nothing with their busting. Now they got me cussing. Make it like a muffin from a stuffing. For the world to see ya. Leaders Avenue was in the place to be for 9 degrees. With some questions of the boy can't just fall. You know, we're wicked. I was full of happiness. Come on with the guys when I feel your breath. For my brother, see Boogie Brown to come down.
I'm dropping my mic and all types of shit right now. Ooh, and we're gonna keep going for a second. So this next one is actually Rumpelstiltskins. They came out under Leaders of the New School.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. The song was called Attitudes. My attitude is fucked up and real shitty. You know what I'm saying?
Attitude is mine.
The first dude is Busta Rhymes' cousin. The other dude is a dancer from Leaders of the New School.
Flexibility. Attitude is born. Attitude is talk. Attitude is ways and actions. Actions and ways. Attitude is the raw. I'm the one. The kids that get the job done. Refuse to jump around and round and get the burnt one. But don't hold pause. They got to get out of the split teeth quick. But this shit don't mean shit. Prostitute the backspin flip. Although I'm only 16 old, beware of the rover when I'm shining like gold. Get bold, I'ma slip it into dangerous mode.
Here comes the nail when I deal with the aspect of the moment. My attitude swells and a phone can't cop. But please don't freeze lyrics are under siege. I'm known as a rush when I rhyme, so be please. That boy big mouth, I smack your waist out for the birds go. When the weather gets kinda cold, use an instructive tongue or you get fucked. As I boot out my burner when I flank up your butt. Knowing that you're one who pays a cookie cup without.
Ooh, let me just go to the hook. Ooh, goodness gracious. This is just
Fucked up and real shitty. My attitude is 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 fucked up and real shitty.
Dude.
As a young dude, I related to that as a young rebellious kid.
Dude, that album was insane. Remedy Man, and just that whole album was insane. Yes. Insane. Yo, when did The King and I come out? Was that the same year?
I'm not sure.
I'm almost positive it was.
I might have to look that one up. I'm not sure.
Oh my God, you brought me back with that one, man.
Yeah. Smoke, can you please speak to the comment that was left by Mr. Lays? He said, sorry, Miss Fly Girl, I don't know your name, but what is that art behind you?
Oh, that's dope.
First name Lord Smoke, last name Bruja the Villain. And that's my artwork. I made that.
Word up. See?
I make a lot of things.
Follow
me on Instagram.
That's right. Yeah. I'm saying you need to get some of her work because it's amazing.
Thank you. If you follow John already or Vic, you will find me on their IG list.
But give them your
follow me.
Give them your IG real quick, please.
It's I Made Lemonade, but there's so many underscores. So it's _ I _ made _ lemonade _.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna put it down right now in your name display. So people can see. So
ya tú sabes.
You know what I'm saying? There we go. There it is. All right. Thank you, Mikkel.
Yeah. Perfect.
Shout out to Mikkel.
Perfect.
So let's go to another joint. This was off of a soundtrack. Okay. This right here was off of a soundtrack.
1 in a million, funk for you, baby. 1 in a million.
Heat Rock and CL Smooth, 1 in a million. Poetic Justice soundtrack.
1 in a million, listen, it drives you wild. 1 in a million, funk for you, baby. 1 in a million, listen, it drives you wild. 1 in a million, funk for you, baby. 1 in a million, listen, it drives you wild. 1 in a million, from the Vernonville, I work it out and wait to get curls. I'm here to sell more joints than we are the world. flows and old bros and new foes are open and close shows, so never those attention. The records representing the uptown jazz sound and chicks start mingling. Now let's watch a flick by John Singleton. Keep rocking, CEO Smooth is in the Mecca house building, cause this funk is one in a million. One in a million, funk we on my man. One in a million, listen, we on my man. One in a million, funk we on my man. One in a million, listen, we on my man. One in a million. Poetic energetic.
Let me just say, in 93, so you have this was on the Poetic Justice soundtrack, okay? So not only did Poetic Justice come out in 93, but then you also had Menace to Society came out in 93. Juice had just finished coming out the year before. You know what I'm saying? 93 was killing. All right, so let's get to another joint right before, you know what I'm saying, our peoples come in. What about this one?
It's the hard little pistol packing punk, dope smuggler. Lethal when I kill, I go straight for the juggler. Back again to hit you with the junkyard pump. If she gets out of hand, I got a tech in the trunk. Let's flip the illest kid, yo, he looped it hardcore, straight to make the brothers act stupid. Now I'm on a rampage, prepare for the slaughter. Lyrical monster busting sons in your daughter. Slaying competition is the real beat digger. So with a shovel, now you're dead again. Freaking the funk, I'll be the ill funk freaker with the diabolical sound coming through your speaker. Bulletproof, ready for action. No frontin', fully loaded tech jump, ready to go hunting. So sleep and watch me let off the cat's wreck. John Wayne's in the rain of the track. When I pop the trunk, head to death. John Wayne's in the rain of the track. Head for the hill before you get back. John Wayne's in the rain of the track. When I pop the trunk.
Ooh, he said, when I pop the trunk, hit the deck. Rain couldn't stand the fucking rain of the tech. Oh,
another slept on group. If y'all didn't know, now you know. The Beat Nuts. Check them out. Now you know.
And the dope thing is, well, that album didn't even come out till 94. So it was this single and it was their next single that came out. And then the album came 94. You know what I'm saying?
The Beat Nuts used to make love songs after dark.
Yes, yes.
They did. How were they so hard, but like, ooh, at the same time?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, like the whoever produced their music, I forgot his name in the group, but like, Beat Nuts just says it all. Like, the music, just the beats, just I mean, you don't even I don't mean to diss them, but like you don't even need the lyrics.
Nah, you don't. And really they were average for me as far as rapping, but it was their beats and it was the overall vibe that their music brought together.
Right.
Exactly.
So I see we got our peoples here. Let's get them in real quick before we finish.
Let's get it.
Move forward with the rest of the music. Let's see. Villa.
Yo. What up?
What's good, brother?
What's going on?
Chilling. Everybody, this is the infamous Joe Villa. Oh my God. Hold on.
Joe.
What's up, y'all?
Joe Villa. And he was.
Thank you. Yo, where's Slim Cat?
I don't know. He'll be here in a second. I'm sure.
Rhythm Lingo Music. Go to the other link.
There you go. So my man Villa, let me just introduce Joe Villa is one of those dudes in the crew that I call the librarian. He's the archiver. So for all these years that I've been down with the music crew from DC, my music crew in Jersey, this dude has the archives to so much of that music that I don't even have. You know what I'm saying? He is that person. And to me, we need to uphold and big up these peoples in our crew because they're the holders of our history. Who else is going to tell our story?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we know each other because we were in different crews.
Yes.
And yeah, like, oh my gosh, the Uncanese are like Amazing. I'm sorry. I gotta big you up, Des.
Thank you.
Endo Psychics. Come on, man.
Thank you. We're okay.
His crew is dope.